Right, so first trial at engraving today. I've basically taken a gift parlour logo from the website, just copied that, and it's not a massively high quality image to start with. I've just done a quick burn into the piece of wood that I've got here, and then with I did 3. This one is on untreated. That's at 300 millimeters a second at 25%. So again, that accurately mirrors the image. I actually touched that and scraped that little piece off, and I think you can probably see the oil transfer from my finger just by rubbing that. There's a slight shine to it. So that is untreated. And then with exactly the same settings, we've gone on to a, let's see, is that the matte or is that's the matte finish? That's been pre-sprayed with Rust-oleum crystal clear protective coat. It is the clear matte. So yeah, that's that one. Same settings again, but in the gloss finish. And then I adjusted the speeds to 250 and 15% for this last one. Again, honestly, can I tell much difference between those two? Probably not really. Yeah, maybe these are a bit brighter. I don't know whether the camera will even show that, but yeah, that's probably a little lighter on the left here. So that is all good. I'm going to spray these now with the lacquer and see what actually happens, whether this goes darker, lighter, how that's affected. Same with that one. I'll just spray these on the back. One gloss, one matte. I'll see if I can use some ISO just to get that grease off and see how that engraving reacts to that, and then we'll move over to doing the front, which haven't been sprayed yet, so it might be another 24 hours before I can do the front. And the idea is to get a raccoon image on the front. Of all the modes, I chose threshold because that seemed to copy the graphics better than any of the other modes, but as I say, I don't really think I was starting with a great image. The text is fine, but I don't think the actual image part of it was great to start with. But anyway, there we go. That is the first test of some engraving. Laser engraving or etching, whatever you want to call it. And we'll spray these, see how they come up, and then we'll start on the other side. Right, so made a complete pig's ear of that one. But the website logo and everything is fine. Then we had another go and managed to do that. Maybe I'm thinking you can get a much better resolution. I mean, the resolution on these little whiskers is quite good, if you can see that, but the rest of it is, instead of fur and hair, it's just that grey. The image does cut off at the ear, so it may be that I need to find another image, but this was a free, royalty free one. And then we did another one. I think that was on the gloss. Oh no, I've sprayed over these now. One had the matte on the back, one had the, that's the matte one, which looks fine on the back. I changed some settings and got that, which I don't think is, I don't know, it's hard to say, isn't it? I don't really know what an expert at this would achieve. I prefer probably that one to that, but if you look at the actual image I'm working on, there is, well, that's not there, those black bits here are not right, but there is fur underneath here, whereas this one, it's sort of been cut off. and I think that was done exactly the same. So yeah, I've just got to spray the back of that one. That one's done, that one's done, and I actually engraved these and then sprayed over the top, so you can see the slate's got the nice finish, but it seems to have just soaked straight through the lasered bit, so maybe you could put another coat on there, I don't know, or maybe it really doesn't matter too much. But even with, there's one that we lasered over the top, you know, that was coated first and then lasered, and it's just cut through that, so maybe you should spray this, you know, again. So I mean, I suppose for a first attempt they're not dreadful. It's just really finding out the right settings. So I've asked on the Red Dragon Laser forum, see if anyone can help out. You know, that's pretty good. I'm not concerned about that. That's absolutely fine. Maybe I'm just being a little bit yeah, maybe you just can't get that sort of resolution. I think it's 0.1 is the resolution of the laser, so you're not going to get any better than that. But I just don't know why the detail here is just burnt out. Maybe it just can't do it, you know, and that's absolutely fine. These are perfectly okay for Debbie, and maybe somebody else would buy them like that. It's obvious what they are. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to have another try on another batch. I've completely ballsed that one up. I don't know whether you can grind this surface off and start again. Probably not. But yeah, look, first ever attempt. So yeah, not too bad.